Hey guys, today we're back at Cracker Barrel. We saw a few weeks ago they came out with a summer menu. We just haven't had time to do it yet. It's not a very big menu. They've only really added a couple new items, a New York strip steak and a new flavor for their chicken. This one's a bee sting chicken. They carried over some stuff from the spring menu, brought back their watermelon lemonade that they had last year. Didn't bring out any new desserts. That surprised me. But we're going to go in here and try the two new items and bring you with us. We've noticed Cracker Barrel on the news more lately. They're remodeling some of their stores. What do you think about that?
I know they're giving it a more updated, modern look. I'm not sure what I'll think about until I go into Cracker Barrel and check it out. As long as they don't get rid of that gift shop.
Yeah, that's a great gift shop. I think they're taking away a lot of the items when you first walk into Cracker Barrel. They have them hanging from the ceiling.
It's probably hard to get those clean too.
It probably is.
They do collect dust.
And they're also taking a lot of that stuff down in the restaurant part. Modern. Cracker Barrel can't be modern. It's a country store. They've only done this, I think, in 10 restaurants. Hopefully the one behind us, they don't change anything. All right, let's head into Cracker Barrel and try a couple new items off their summer menu. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Here's the summer menu, but not all of this is new, but we'll show it to you. Grandma's Sampler Pancake Breakfast for $10.99. The New York Strip and Eggs for $18.49. This is new. Mimosa Pitchers. Comes in orange, strawberry, and peach. Since the New York Strip is new, you can get it in different combinations. We already showed you this one with the steak and eggs, or you can get it with 2 country sides for $18.49. Add shrimp on for $22.49. We are going to try the 10-ounce New York strip with the smoky southern grilled chicken, and we're going to add a baked potato, which is $1.99 upcharge. Now let's keep looking at the menu. Southern fried chicken, and we do like the chicken they have here. We always ask for a thing of honey to drizzle over it. Makes it taste even better. Bee sting chicken tenders and bee sting chicken sandwich. This is what I'm going to get. These are both new. I'm going to go with the chicken tenders today and a house salad. Now, these next two items were carried over from the spring menu, the fresh berry French toast bake and the golden Carolina barbecued chicken tenders. They've had these for a little while. We just haven't tried them yet. Drink menu, cheers to summer. Watermelon lemonade, that's a returning favorite from last year. Have wine at Cracker Barrel now. Ice cold beer. Mimosa prices. Craft coffee. Fried chicken sampling platter. Barrel bites, we've tried a couple of these. Take home meals, so if you buy an entree, you can take home one of these 4 items for $5. And desserts. Peach cobbler is $5.49. There's your summer menu here at Cracker Barrel. Showed you those $5 take-home meals. This is the new one. This is the blueberry French toast bake. Now let's try a couple of these items. I'm going to start off with some watermelon lemonade. This is $3.49. It's a refreshing fusion of juicy watermelon sweetened with our signature lemonade. There are refills on this. It's a good look at it. Let's just stir it up. Get it all mixed up in there.
You're mixing it up really good.
I know, I can see it. Can you see some of the stuff floating around
Yeah,
in there?
I can.
All right, there we go.
You have to mix it though, that way you get all the flavors.
That's right. I'll just go in the middle of this glass. First impression, as soon as you drink that, the sour is gonna just hit you right in the face. But then you can taste the watermelon, get a little sweetness from that. I like it. I think it's very good, but you better like something that is sour. I'm warning you about this, Bobby.
It's gotta be sour, huh?
It is.
You weren't kidding. That is very sour and tart. You get some sweetness, but that sour flavor comes through first. And then after a little bit, you get the hint of the watermelon.
Just a hint of it.
Just a hint of it.
What do you think, though?
It's a good, refreshing drink.
Brought the food out. These are the bee sting chicken tenders. It says your favorite tenders with a sweet sting. Our crispy, hand-breaded fried chicken tenders served with our sweet heat honey glaze. And you get 2 choices of sides. Other chicken tenders, so had to go with fries and mac and cheese, or coleslaw would have been a good item with this. Let's take a look at Bobby's meal, the 10-ounce New York strip steak. You can see the seasoning on that, and it also has a garlic butter sauce on it. The smoky southern grilled chicken. This was something that was new last year that we never tried. It's been on the menu, I think, ever since. Turnip greens, the first time we've ever tried those here. And a baked potato, and that's a large baked potato.
Yes.
But I'm impressed about what that steak even looks like.
I am too, and it smells really good when they brought it to the table.
All right, Bobby, let's just take a look. I've got 6 crispy chicken tenders. These are hand breaded. Let's just cut one of them in half. Could have just picked it up. See that? See the white meat inside of these. I've had these chicken strips here before with other sauces. I always enjoy them. And they gave me extra sauce to go along with it. I'm gonna dip some in there. All right, here we go. Now, first thing you notice is how crispy the chicken tender is. And it's moist and juicy. Now, I took another bite by dipping it in this sauce, and it's got some heat to it. I mean, you get a lot of that heat and sweet heat. You get some flavor of that honey. It's very sticky, especially picking it up. It's got a little smoky flavor to it. Now, the chicken tenders themselves, let me see if I can show you. Looks like they have some pepper in the breading. I like it. This might be my favorite sauce. I think that one time they had, what was it, maple bacon sauce? It was very good. This is good, guys. Let me just try one more. Then I want Bobby to try it, and she'll tell you what the heat is. The heat to me is a little more than mild. It's definitely a medium, because I'm still getting a little burn in the back of my
Not
throat.
sure I'll be able to eat that though.
I think you will. But the honey is making it sweet. Let's just do one more. Same as the first time, when you first bite into it, that heat doesn't kick in, but it's a slow burn and it's still going on. I do like these. Now let's just try one of the steak fries. I don't normally get the fries when we come here. A little crispy on the outside, they're prepared well. Let's just do this. Trying it. Probably not the best way to eat a fry, but I wanted to do it. Pretty good fries though, guys.
And I see you have the creamy mac and cheese, and the biscuit and cornbread look really good. Now, John wanted me to dip this in some of that sauce, but I think this is going to be plenty.
Chicken?
I'm not dipping. Well, it's a very good chicken tender. It's crispy, tender on the inside. I'm glad I didn't dip it.
Oh,
No way I
on.
could have eaten it. There's no way I could have eaten it that way with
Thanks.
extra sauce. No. I really enjoy this sauce. It's got a really good flavor to it. You get the honey flavor, but it's just a little too spicy for me.
I got a little bit of a smokiness from it. Did you get any from that sauce at all?
Just
Maybe
heat.
it's just me. Just heat. That's all you got. All right.
And the sweetness from the honey.
So it's a sweet heat, but for you, it's a sweet, a little more heat than average
Yes.
for you. All right.
I ordered mine medium.
Let's take a look. That looks
Pretty
pretty
good?
good, Bobby. That's dead center. And it looks juicy.
It does. Look at all that. And it has the garlic butter on it. And I'm really impressed with this steak. No, it's not as tender as a filet steak is, but it is tender and firm. It's prepared well, just like I ordered it, medium. It's got a good beef flavor to it. I don't know what seasonings they put on their steaks, but they are very good. And I don't get a strong flavor from the garlic butter. Very good steak. And look how thick that is.
I know that's a 10 ounce, but it looks even bigger than that.
I'm anxious for you to try this.
I can't wait to try it. We're splitting everything today, and hopefully you can eat some more of these chicken
or
tenders.
We'll be taking it home. Here's the chicken.
Cut's nice.
Yes. That's very tender.
Now on this chicken, it's just a seasoning. There's no barbecue sauce on it.
Okay, that's different, huh? It's a nice piece of chicken, nice size. They did a great job grilling the chicken. You see some of the char. It's juicy. I'm just not getting a strong, smoky flavor, but I am enjoying it.
So that being just a seasoning, would you rather just have that on there or barbecue sauce?
I'm glad I tried it this way. It's pretty good. If your barbecue sauce over there wasn't so spicy, I would dip it in that. But I'm sure I could order a side of barbecue sauce.
Any kind.
But it's fine this way. I usually get the carrots. I love their carrots, but I thought, oh, let's try some turnip greens. Something different this time.
First time we've ever had them here.
Yeah. Are you going to try them?
I don't know.
Those are very good. They're a little salty, but not overly salty. They take on the flavor of the ham that they were cooked in. Tender.
Are they bitter?
Not like I thought they would be. I think you will enjoy these, especially since we're sharing everything.
Well, I know we said that, but did that include me trying these?
It did. Since I tried the hot chicken,
I guess.
You got to try that. There's the baked potato, melting the butter, sour cream, potato soft. Very good baked potato.
Skin or no skin, Bob? Are you going to eat that?
That's a pretty big baked potato, so I'm not sure if I'll eat the skins or not. Maybe some. We'll see.
I always eat the skins, especially with that.
I like the
salt
saltiness.
on it.
I'm going to eat some of the skin. That's the best part for you. Before you try that, I forgot to mention, with all the seasoning that they have on this, you don't need any A1 or steak sauce on this. It's got a lot of flavors to it.
Now I cut this steak farther down on the end, like down at this end on this side, just so you can see how it's prepared. Still looks good. It's thick.
Yeah, very thick steak.
I don't think we've ever had a steak here, right?
First time.
I think they've had sirloin steaks here on the menu before. I don't know if we've had a steak salad. I know they had that, but I think I had some sirloin tips in here one time.
Okay.
Not New York strip. You know what, Bobby? I'm pretty impressed with this steak. This is a New York strip, so it's a lot leaner than normally a ribeye, which I really enjoy. The ribeye always has more flavor from the fat. It's usually a lot juicier than this, but this is juicy and tender all at the same time for a New York strip. Cracker Barrel did a great job on this. And I don't get a lot of flavor from that garlic butter that's on there. And you were right. I wouldn't need any steak sauce on there. I could eat it just like this just because of the flavor of the steak itself.
And the seasonings that they're putting on. I wonder if they sell that in the gift shop, the seasoning.
I don't think Cracker Barrel sells their steak seasoning. At least I've never seen it before.
Maybe they should start selling
Maybe.
it.
Now I'm going to try some of this chicken, and it cut really easy. Now the grilled chicken is prepared well. It's definitely juicy and tender. The smoked seasoning they're using on there, I don't get a lot of smoked flavor from that. I can taste some salt in it. I'm not sure what's all in it. I don't think the flavoring of the seasoning itself brings a lot to that chicken. It's still pretty good, but it's nothing special on that part. But the chicken, I think, would be really good with some barbecue sauce on it.
Would you dip it in your sauce?
Well, heck yeah. Let me just
Try
do it.
that.
Let me just do that. Let's see how it would be on this.
Since I was too chicken to try it.
That's how you'd want to try that grilled chicken. Now, grilled chicken I don't think is on the menu with this bee sting sauce. Should be. That's the best way to eat it. It's a lot better than the seasoning that's on here now.
All right. Guess what's next? I didn't forget.
I thought you forgot.
I never forget.
All right. Is that enough?
Yeah.
That's not too bad. I can really taste that ham in there. I don't get any bitterness at all from that. And it's tender. I would order this again. You see the ham that's in there, so I got a lot of that. So if I get it, maybe I'll just tell them give me extra ham in mine when they prepared it. Let's take a look at our receipt here at Cracker Barrel. We had water, then we added on a watermelon lemonade, $3.49. Bee sting chicken tender was $12.99. The New York strip steak sampler, $24.48. And the reason it cost that much is because we added a baked potato. It's a $1.99 extra for a baked potato. Grand total, $43.42. Notice they had some 4th of July items in here. Look at this. $50 for the statue.
$50 for the hoodie. I like that with the flag on the back. $60, Home of the Brave. It's pretty nice. It lights up. Tide towel for $8, Home of the Free because of the Brave.
Dog figurine holding the lantern is $60, and the wreath is $40.
These are pretty cool. Salt and pepper shakers, mustard and ketchup for 99 cents. Or the popsicles.
Some gnomes.
$20 for the hat. It's a lot of bling.
And you guys might be seeing me wear this in a video soon. I had to buy one of these. I remember when I saw this movie for the first time, this movie gave me nightmares, and I can't even swim. I think at that time it was ranked as the scariest movie ever. That and The Exorcist. Today I watch it, it's not so bad. We just left Cracker Barrel after trying out their new 2024 summer menu. What did you think about it?
I was really impressed with the steak. It had a good beef flavor to it. It was firm and tender. I really enjoyed the seasoning that they put on top of that steak. I enjoyed all of the sides that we ordered. We tried the turnip greens this time. Those are pretty good. I usually order the carrots. I probably order those again, but I will substitute once in a while when I come and try the turnip greens again. The biscuits were buttery, and we also enjoyed the cornbread. Had great service. Thank you, Molly, for taking care of us.
We usually always have a good trip when we come into Cracker Barrel. I think last time we were here it was just average, but this time they prepared everything perfect. Now I started off with the watermelon lemonade, and when you first take a drink of that, you're gonna know you're drinking some strong lemonade. It was sour, but then the sweetness of the watermelon takes over in the aftertaste. So I enjoyed it. I liked it. I would definitely order that again. Bobby tried it and she enjoyed it also. Now the bee sting chicken tenders, that's some really good sauce. I mean, the first thing you get is that honey flavor, and then that bee sting, I guess, takes over. Get a little burn in the back of your throat. It does kick you a little bit. I consider it maybe a medium for me. Bobby, what did you think of them though?
Probably an 8. I thought the sauce was very good, especially that honey flavor, a little bit of sweetness. It was just a little too spicy for me. If it just knocked down just a little bit on the heat, it'd been perfect.
But you know what, guys? What you saw Bobby eat, she ate a little more than that. It just was funny. When she would eat it, you'd have to take a drink of water.
I think I went through a couple glasses of water.
Because you thought the flavor was just so good of that. The steak, really impressed with the steak here. It was a New York strip. Now, a lot of times when you get a New York strip, you know, being leaner, it's not overly juicy. I mean, it was tender, but this one was tender and juicy. The seasoning they put on it was very good. We didn't put anything else on that. We ate all that steak. We didn't add any A1 or nothing. Now, you know what, when I ate the rest of it, or the half that I had, I could kind of taste a little bit of that garlic butter here and there on it, but just very flavorful, beefy steak. So I enjoyed the new items on their summer menu, even though they didn't add a lot. My advice to you is to come in here and try this place for steak. I know they had the sirloin steak before, but this is really good. I mean, if you just want the steak, I think it's $18.49. I mean, I guess you're getting up into the Longhorn and Texas Roadhouse prices, but that was pretty good, guys.
It was a good steak because it was also thick.
It was.
It was a big steak. I was impressed with this steak.
And we also tried that chicken breast today that had that smoky seasoning on there. The chicken breast itself was very good. It was prepared well, but the seasoning, for me, it's not something that I would order if I came back in here. That's been on the menu since last year, though.
You enjoyed the turnip greens also, didn't you?
I did. Bobby kind of forced me to try those, but I'm glad you did. I didn't like
You're
those.
You're always forcing me.
I know, I guess I am. They took on the flavor of the ham, but I think I had a lot of ham in that bite that I had. They were tender. They weren't bitter at all. I would order those again. Another great trip in here to Cracker Barrel.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B
have left the building.